Hi, my name is Jamal Ashraf. I was working with some wonderful students here in Pasadena City College. We were working on the robotics and of course the challenges of the first time working in this stuff and my points not getting involved as much as I should. And then we went through a lot of ups and downs and we learned a lot. And I'm really proud of the team who stuck with me all the way through. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is David Wu, and what surprised me most about this project is how far people are willing to go in order to work on this thing. What I'm most proud of is everyone else who just comes in every day during spring break, during the weekends, during their own time off, just to work on this project. Our biggest challenges that we faced is getting the rollout to go where we want it to go. All the sensors seems to be really off and we have to fine tune it, but we only got to that point.
My name is Kyle Dean, and what surprised me most about this project would be the hours and time we had to do for research and get together. What I'm most proud of is being able to work with the team and identifying problems and doing research with each other. And I guess what our biggest challenges were, or my biggest challenges were, is finding time to put aside from work and school and other classes.
Thank you.
My name is Yanei. I'm from PCC team. The most surprising thing for me is how the team work together in a new thing. It's so hard to get it started. And each of us need to do some research and do some self-study by ourselves. And it's kind of like before I'm thinking, if we can, one person learn this thing, another one learn another thing, and then we can exchange the knowledge. But actually it's not that. The story is not going to work in this way. So the most proud of this project is when our team got a goal and we want like, okay, we got this algorithm or idea to do. All of us work very hard together. We sacrifice a lot of extra hours in this. We work in somebody's teammate's house and try so hard to get everything work. So I feel so proud being in these teams to witness everything's happened, and we kind of finish our work, and I love it. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jordi Arsenega. What I was most surprised about the project is how much everyone, since day one, we put so much work into it. What we're proud of the most were we like the last people that actually stayed with the project, because at the beginning we started with a big group and it started diminishing as we got closer to the deadline. And one of the biggest challenges was to get the rover to actually move from one spot to another. We had like a month trying to figure it out, but at the end we kind of got it working and it was pretty good.
My name is Alex Su, and what surprised me the most about this project was how much work that it required from all of us, and how willing all of us were trying to get to the end goal. It also led to a lot of challenges because we all needed to research Ross topic before we could actually start coding, and when we did start coding we ran into more problems that we didn't see, but we worked really hard and I think we managed to overcome a lot of them, and I'm extremely proud of that. I'm extremely proud of our team for being able to finish our product.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Anthony Guerra. The sensor data is what mostly surprised me. Just how to work with imperfect data is just, I'm not used to that. That's pretty much it. What are you most proud of? I am proud of how much our whole team worked. We stayed up during breaks, we worked a lot. What are your biggest challenges? The biggest challenges we faced, I think most of us were not experienced with Git and how to edit the same project together, and we've come a long way from the beginning, but I think that's what we came out of the best in.
Hi, my name is Joe Renzullo and I'm a member of Pasadena City College's Swarmathon team. What surprised me most about this project was the dedication of the team members. When they ran into challenges, they didn't give up, they didn't stop, and they really regrouped and got together and found creative solutions to things. The thing that I'm most proud of is the amount of outreach that's happened with this team. We worked together to present to a group of about 30 middle school and high school girls who are interested in getting involved in STEM. And we're planning an outreach for 2 days where we're going to have an open lab at PCC, and we're going to have probably a couple of hundred students come through on those days. We've received a lot of interest, which is fantastic. The thing that I think was the biggest challenge was that PCC has never had a robotics lab before. And so for most students, this was the first time that they had ever worked with robots, which is fantastic. They learned so much. And throughout the challenges, throughout the difficulties, they persevered, and they managed to, I think, come up with a result that's really promising for the future.
Jason Wayne. I'm part of the PCC team. One of my biggest challenges for this semester is that I find the technical details with GitHub very challenging. That and on top of ROS, that made the whole experience very challenging for me. Besides that, I just had so much fun with the team and friends. We made so many friends here. Thank you.
You want to talk about the experience you have coding Arduino for this robot?
I made some code with Arduino. At first, I want to make an arc. So make an arc and make it do like what the simulation would do. So I spent some time looking into the Arduino, and that was quite challenging. I also looked into the A-Bridge, the communication between Arduino to C++, then to Python within ROS. All that is very new to me.
Thank you.
Christiana, and I'm a computer science student here at PCC. And one of the things that I am most proud of during this project is actually being part of the outreach team, where we were able to connect with lots of the younger kids and get them more involved in computer science. Got them very excited about the robots. We did a really cool bucket simulator where we pretended that the kids were the robots and they had to create their own search algorithm to find candy in the room, and they were working together. It was really fun. So I was happy to be a part of creating a fun activity that they were also able to learn and understand more about the robotics field that they can possibly get into in the future. Thank you.
Okay, today we did some workshop with the high school kids, and you guys came up with some ideas. How did you come up with that idea, and why did you come up with the bucket and the candies and sensor? How did you come up with that idea?
Actually, I wanted to do that at the very beginning when we started the robotics.
Too.
Yeah, we wanted to do it, but we ran out of time and we just got into the code instead. But originally that was the plan, to test our algorithms.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you were going to do a physical people for testing your algorithm? Oh, that's
Kind of
interesting.
study the strategies that the people were thinking of and kind of incorporate it into our code and our own algorithm.
So what was your experience with working with the high school kids?
It was really fun.
Really fun.
It's fun to see them get excited about computer science and robotics, and they can think of their own way to, some people, a lot of them thought of the random algorithm, but there was one group who thought of a zigzag algorithm. So that was cool to see the different perspectives that they had in searching a certain area for candy in this case.
So you guys went over algorithm, you went over sensors and how these things working, and some of the programming, debugging. What do you have, Sami, to say about this project for today? Or project, the whole thing? Because I know you were involved with it from the beginning, one of the active members of the team from way, way beginning. So what's your experience from the beginning to now and today?
For these months, I learned it's not easy for a new group to learn a new thing in the correct direction. For a sure thing, we should make a lot of mistakes in this path. For the beginning, we just run the really wrong direction and waste a lot of time there, and no one get a good idea for what we should do and where we should go. So finally, but it's part of the experience, because you need to spend time on it to do more research, and you get the idea what I should do, because just too brand new. You don't know anything. You don't know you don't know what's inside. You don't look to the code. You don't do the research. You don't learn the ROS. You don't know what you can do. So that time, so far I don't call it mistakes. I call it exploration. It's the must step, I think, for the new things to learn. And second thing is how to teamwork. It's so hard. It's just really hard. First, we don't know each other. I kind of feel like we don't believe each other what they can do, because we don't barely know each other, except because especially me, I don't know them at all. I'm just so new here. I just learned one CS2, then CF, and then I end up here. And so it's you make a plan something, and then it's hard to get anyone to follow. the things, because first they don't know which is if it is the right goal, or it's like okay, they think it's like they don't know what to follow.
So we need a very good planning at the beginning, and we have to follow the planning, we have to follow the communication, and if the groups are large, it's very hard to meet for the meetings.
Even if you do plan, people don't always follow it.
Yes.
What you want to do is you want to show them through action. You want to do it yourself, and then they're going to see you and want to help you.
But the thing is, you are still new learner.
Yeah.
If I'm like me, I'm so slow in learning. So I want to show something, but I need time. And they already like in that direction, which they thought is right direction. But so I kind of cannot persuade them like, could you guys work with me in this way, because I think it's the good way to go. But it's fine because everyone knows, because we're going wrong, so we got more experience in like that the experience we need to in the future, like what we get from the wrong direction, we learn is wrong, and then actually they have sometimes useful, so we use in the future. So I mean, for the new learning, that kind of experience is necessary.
So you guys put a lot of time on this project, and you are a full-time student, some of you guys working out there, so you have to balance your life outside, your life in school, and on the other side you want to put a lot of time in this. I know you guys came here on the spring break, I know you put a lot of hours on the weekends, and then after a few weeks all of a sudden you find out everything you were doing is not the correct, so you have to go back to the first step. So how did you guys feel about that?
I mean, other people ask me like, how do you feel more stressful or enjoy this kind of like, I mean, for stress so far because I didn't make it right. I didn't make any achievement on this thing. I just feel like I'm useless here. Sometimes just feel that way.
It's a learning experience.
Yeah, it's just learning experience.
We will make mistakes.
Yes. And your perfection always like, oh, we already did good. Just don't worry. Just keep doing that, and you work it out.
Well, that's part of the research.
Maybe the next year, maybe in the third year, it's the must step we need to take. It cannot like, okay, 2 months it can be something awesome. It's not gonna be happening. So.
And there was a lot of errors on the sensors, and you guys had to figure that out and figure out a way to go around it. So it's not like we had the perfect environment. We had our school, we had the sensors, we have the machines that we haven't seen, the language we haven't seen. So it was a lot of factor. But the bottom line is, any kind of a research, you can spend tons of time on it, and then you find that the direction that you wanted is not coming out. So that is part of the research, and I'm glad that you guys have spent so much time. Of course, we have other people in the team that I want to talk to about, but I appreciate for your dedicated work, and this thing with the high school, I think it came out very, very nice. They are excited, and I think that's what we want. We want to excite them about the project, and we want to get very excited ourselves, and then hopefully in the next term we can do things better than this term.
For sure.
Okay, thank you.